Imagine this. You're rushing through airport security, trying to get through the long line, and then it happens. Your toiletries bag gets flagged because of a bottle that's just 0.1 ounces over the TSA liquid limit. Sound familiar? If you travel often, you've probably experienced this frustrating moment. Here's the thing. You don't have to deal with this stress anymore. Did you know that in 2023, the TSA confiscated over 3,000 bottles of liquid each day? That's a lot of wasted time and stress. But what if I told you there's a way to completely skip the hassle? No more worrying about tiny bottles, no more leaks, and no more TSA drama. In this video, I'm sharing my journey of ditching all my liquid toiletries, and how it made my travel life way easier. From solid shampoo to toothpaste tablets, I'm showing you the hacks that will help you breeze through security, save space, and even make your packing more eco-friendly. Stick around to discover the ultimate TSA trick that's going to change the way you travel for good. Ready to say goodbye to liquid troubles? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Liquid-free Lux. Why I made the switch. If you've ever been caught scrambling at security, trying to find a tiny liquid bottle that fits in a 3.4-ounce container, you know how frustrating the TSA liquid rule can be. I hit my breaking point when I had to leave behind my favorite face wash at security because I didn't realize it was too big. That was the moment I decided to go liquid-free. I was tired of the inconvenience, the mess, and the added stress of airport security. And, honestly, I was ready for a change. In 2023, TSA reported over 2.5 million passengers screened every day. With that many people moving through security, the last thing you want is a bottle of shampoo that'll get you flagged. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that I didn't actually need all those liquids. After all, why waste time dealing with tiny containers when there are plenty of solid, leak-proof options? The more I looked into alternatives, the more I realized how many liquid-free toiletries are out there. Solid shampoo bars, soap bars, and even toothpaste tablets all began to catch my attention. Not only did they fit easily into the TSA guidelines, but they were also more convenient to pack. Plus, they made me feel like I was ahead of the game. No more worrying about shampoo spilling all over my favorite clothes. What really sealed the deal, though, was how much easier traveling became. I no longer had to worry about that mini toiletry bag taking up precious space in my carry-on. Now, I had extra room for souvenirs or a book I'd been meaning to read. Switching to liquid-free toiletries felt like a major upgrade, and it gave me the freedom to focus on what really mattered, enjoying my travels. Chapter 2. TSA Liquid Rule. The secret that changed my packing game. The TSA Liquid Rule, which limits liquids to 3.4 ounces in containers, has been around since 2006. It was put into place after an attempt to bring liquid explosives on a plane was foiled. As annoying as it is, the rule makes sense when you think about security. But for frequent travelers like me, it's a constant hassle to pack in such a small, restricted way. After years of struggling with it, I finally figured out how to work around it. What's interesting is how the TSA really doesn't care about the amount of liquid, but rather about the type of container it's in. This led me to think, what if I could just get rid of liquids altogether? That's when I started experimenting with alternatives. I learned that solid versions of my favorite liquids, like bar soap for body wash, solid shampoo for hair, and even dry conditioner, could do the job just as well. Not only are these options lighter, but they're also TSA friendly. In fact, one solid bar of shampoo can last longer than a bottle of liquid shampoo. According to industry reports, solid shampoo bars can last up to 80 washes, while most liquid shampoos only last about 25 to 30 uses. This means less waste, fewer plastic bottles, and a more minimalist packing routine. The beauty of TSA rules is that they don't restrict items that aren't liquids. So, instead of packing a bottle of lotion, you can pack a solid lotion bar, which weighs next to nothing and won't spill. Plus, these alternatives are often made from more natural ingredients, which means less exposure to chemicals. If you're looking to up your packing game, ditching liquids is one of the smartest moves you can make. Chapter 3. Beyond Bottles. Must-have travel essentials that aren't liquid. When I first started going liquid-free, I was surprised by how many essential toiletries come in solid form. It wasn't just shampoo and soap. I discovered everything from deodorant bars to toothpaste tablets. And honestly, I haven't looked back since. These alternatives don't just help me comply with TSA rules, they make my travel routine simpler, more efficient, and more eco-friendly. Take toothpaste tablets, for example. I stumbled upon them in a small eco-friendly shop and thought, there's no way this could work. But to my surprise, they worked just as well as traditional toothpaste. Simply pop one in your mouth, chew, and brush as usual. They're not only TSA approved, but they also don't require a tube or a cap that could break in your bag. Then, there's solid deodorant. I used to use a regular stick, but once I switched to a more natural, aluminum-free solid deodorant bar, I never went back. It's easy to apply, lasts all day, and it's so much easier to carry in your bag without the risk of leaks. Plus, it's a great way to avoid waste since these bars come in paper or biodegradable packaging. The most surprising discovery, though, was bar conditioner. After hearing a lot of rave reviews, I gave it a try. It's just like shampoo, but it conditions your hair without the mess. Plus, bar conditioners often come in eco-friendly packaging, reducing the need for plastic bottles. According to research, the production of solid shampoo and conditioner bars can reduce your carbon footprint by up to 50% compared to traditional liquid products. These liquid-free essentials might seem like small changes, but they add up. The convenience alone is worth it. Plus, when you factor in the environmental benefits, it's clear that going liquid-free is a win-win. Now, I have a packing routine that's faster, more efficient, and I'm doing my part to reduce plastic waste while traveling. And the best part? No more TSA headaches when I breeze through security. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more tips on making travel easier and more eco-friendly. Chapter 4. The Zero Spill Revolution. How I travel without mess. One of the most annoying things about traveling with liquids is the dreaded spill. No matter how careful you are, liquids seem to have a way of leaking through even the most secure caps. I can't tell you how many times I've opened my toiletry bag only to find shampoo or lotion all over my clothes. That's when I realized that going liquid-free was the answer to my problem. With solid toiletries, spills are a thing of the past. The beauty of switching to solid products is that they're self-contained. No more worrying about air pressure or rough baggage handling causing your shampoo to explode. According to travel experts, solid toiletries are ideal for carrying through airport security because they're compact, spill-proof, and easy to store. You simply pop them in your bag, and they're good to go, no leaks, no mess. One great example of this is a bar of soap. Whether you're washing your hands or taking a shower, it's simple, effective, and leak-free. Unlike liquid soap, a bar doesn't take up extra space or run the risk of spilling over. I also discovered solid body wash options that come in compact, easy-to-carry bars. They're just as moisturizing as their liquid counterparts and much easier to travel with. Even with skincare, there are great solid options. I swapped out my liquid face cleanser for a solid facial bar, and it worked wonders. It's small, easy to pack, and doesn't leave any residue or waste. The result? A cleaner, more organized toiletry bag that doesn't need to be wiped down every time I unpack. In fact, a report from the National Geographic found that by reducing single-use plastics, we can lower our individual carbon footprints by up to 40%. Switching to solid toiletries isn't just about practicality, it's about peace of mind. With no liquids to worry about, I travel with confidence, knowing my clothes and belongings will stay dry and clean. It's a small change that has made a huge difference in how I approach travel. Plus, knowing that I'm contributing to less plastic waste makes the experience even more rewarding. Chapter 5. TSA Hacks. Breeze through security with these liquid-free tips. If you're a frequent flyer, you know that navigating TSA security can be a headache. But when you switch to liquid-free toiletries, the process becomes significantly smoother. The key is planning ahead and understanding the rules so you can pack more efficiently. With the right strategies, you can breeze through security without a hitch. First, always remember that sauce liquid rule only applies to liquid items in your carry-on. Anything solid, whether it's a bar of soap, a shampoo bar, or a stick of deodorant, is allowed. This means you can skip the hassle of digging out tiny containers of shampoo and lotion. Instead, pack items that fit the bill, like a small bar of soap or toothpaste tablets. It's also helpful to streamline your toiletry kit by choosing multi-purpose products. For example, I've found that some solid shampoos double as body wash. This reduces the number of products I need to carry and makes my packing more efficient. According to travel experts, minimalist packing can save you time, space, and reduce the chances of having to deal with the dreaded liquid spill. Another useful TSA hack is to use reusable silicone containers for items that still need to be in liquid form, like face serum or sunscreen. These containers are durable, and many of them are leak-proof, making them a safer bet than traditional plastic bottles. I always opt for reusable bottles that meet SOS liquid guidelines, as they are durable and lightweight. Lastly, when you're packing for a trip, make sure to check the TSA guidelines before you fly. Knowing exactly what is allowed and what isn't can help you avoid last-minute packing stress. A quick check of the TSA website or app can save you time at the airport. With a few thoughtful changes to your packing routine, you can make airport security a much smoother experience. Chapter 6. Eco-friendly travel. Replacing liquids for a greener planet. One of the most rewarding aspects of switching to liquid-free toiletries is the positive environmental impact. In a world where plastic waste is a growing concern, reducing the amount of single-use plastic we use is more important than ever. By choosing solid products over liquid ones, I've found that it's easier to pack sustainably, and it's made me more conscious of my travel habits. Did you know that over 8 million metric tons of plastic enter the oceans each year? That's a staggering number. The good news is that small changes, like opting for solid toiletries, can make a real difference. Solid soap bars, for example, often come in paper or cardboard packaging, which is far more eco-friendly than the plastic bottles that dominate the liquid toiletry market. The environmental benefits don't stop there. Many solid toiletries are made with natural ingredients, which means fewer chemicals are being introduced into the environment. The production of solid shampoos and conditioners typically uses fewer resources and results in less waste. In fact, one study found that bar soap's carbon footprint is 50% lower than liquid soap, largely because of the smaller amount of packaging and production energy required. When you travel with non-liquid toiletries, you're also helping to reduce your personal carbon footprint. According to a report from the Environmental Protection Agency, reducing plastic waste is one of the easiest ways individuals can help fight climate change. By swapping out plastic bottles for solid bars and natural alternatives, you're doing your part to contribute to a cleaner, greener planet. Even if you're not fully committed to a zero-waste lifestyle, making a few eco-friendly changes can have a significant impact. And it doesn't require a total overhaul of your routine. Start by replacing just one liquid product with a solid alternative, and you'll be surprised at how easy it is to make sustainable travel choices. By the time you reach your destination, you'll not only feel lighter and more organized, but you'll also have the satisfaction of knowing you're helping the planet, one bar of soap at a time. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and share these eco-friendly travel hacks with your friends. Let's all make a difference, one trip at a time.